1976 Ford Highboy F250. Going to document the resulting hood damage that is still present. Okay, you can see body lines, the hood, and how it matches up on both sides. So it is high there. That would be the passenger side. It is high there, the driver's side. And if you look down, you can see how it sticks outboard on the driver's side. And it sticks outboard on the passenger side. And when you look at the center, it's set down, so the hood itself is lower than the cowl. And I'll bring out some measuring tools to show that. In addition, there's paint. When the hood folded back, it hit there, and it also came back far enough to put a dent in the cab roof. So when a hood like this folds back, when the hood comes open going down the road and folds back with enough force to bend the hinges, what happens is this center, which you can clearly see, is below by 3/8 of an inch. And you can see the damaged paint and where it pressed against the hood. But the point is when this bends like this, the outsides flare up both ways, and the middle pushes down, so the whole hood across the whole back end is been deformed. And that's the reason that on both sides it sticks out, and in the middle it drops down. Now, a Ford hood in the 73 to 79 vintage, when it's matched correctly, it's considered a very highly attributable piece. And when it's not matched, like this one, so not having photos of this prior to the repair. Now there's some dents in the top of the hood, and but the dents that are obviously shown in the cab, and so the misalignment in getting that corrected, we'll have to take it to a body shop that specializes in this type of work and get estimates on that. So the repairs that were made, again, not having access to the photos, the repairs that were made, we don't know what was actually damaged, how it was damaged. But it's pretty apparent that when they fitted this hood, they did their best to match up this height right here on both sides. And when you match that height up on both sides, that's the result then is what is left out of place. And you can see that middle is down considerably. In some areas it's looking like a 1/2 inch, and that's supposed to be right in line with the cowl, these two. And then of course, as we mentioned, this sticking out there, and evidenced by this on both sides. So the physics involved in the deformation of this hood during the accident and the resulting fit up is exactly consistent with what would be expected to happen. When I was informed that this hood blew open during transport and was bringing it to me fixed, I immediately went and looked at this, and we can see other areas. Yeah, there's other areas that are problematic, seriously. But I immediately knew what I was looking for, and very disappointed to find exactly what I had feared. So this vehicle is nowhere close to being put back to the way it was. Now all we're focusing on is the hood and the resulting damage. At this point in time, we were not made aware of any other incidences that occurred with the truck. So those are not being questioned at this point. So what I'm going to do is just show, make an attempt to show with this simple square made out of plastic. And you can see the height difference, how much lower the hood is than the cowl. Okay?